Hey guys, welcome back. We are in the woods of Idaho still. We found a nice legendary trail, dark trail that we're going to explore. Haven't been up this one before, but there have been sightings out here. And besides the tails, the dogs, I have a partner today.
Hello.
Laurel. Laurel is a Bigfoot aficionado. Is that the word? And my daughter-in-law. So she's been asking to come along, and then I said, please do. And because if you watch my other videos, I always whine that I need somebody else to go with in case something happens to my crazy butt, but I go to some creepy, scary places, and here's our first roadblock. Giant tree right in our path, so it looks like
you have to go around.
I don't think we can duck under this one or even go that way, so that's a ominous start.
Yeah.
Can we, oh man, get up this?
Oh, there's a gunshot.
Was that a gunshot?
I think so.
Yeah, maybe we should have put some vests on. I don't think it's definitely not hunting season.
Yeah.
But it is Idaho. You got it?
Yeah, I think so.
All right, I'm going to film just in case you fall on your face. She has done that before.
Yeah, that is true. Okay.
All right. So I got Pearl, Barkley, Laurel.
Yes.
I said Laurel, not Abby, right?
You know, I think you should go.
All right. Abby's her daughter. They look alike.
You do. You do.
Yeah, I get to talk about something else besides boring stuff. That's interesting. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
Oh.
Careful.
Well, it was cut, obviously, but
yeah.
Why would they cut that tree down and not that one, unless that's a fresh tree?
I don't know.
They probably are getting the fire, using it as firewood.
Yeah.
Oh, this is a nice looking trail.
Mm-hmm.
Good potential. This area had, it's windy. That's probably a tree I just heard. That sounded like a little small tree knock, but that was probably the wind. Hit a tree hitting another tree, but this is a really nice area. This area has a BFRO report of, I think it was BFRO, six Bigfoot in a family seen. I want to say 06 to 09. Another YouTube channel I saw that's the same subject as mine was talking about it. I don't think I should mention them, but I am a big fan. Somewhere in the Rocky Mountains, we'll keep it at that. All right. You see anything that sticks out at you yet?
Not yet.
I want to say these giant trees are the hemlocks. Okay. Let me know in the comments if you know. This is the areas where usually they look down at you, or instead of looking up at you, they like to look down at you. Look at that weird shaped tree.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's nothing to do with Bigfoot, but it's just cool to look at. And I was telling Laurel that a lot of these she's taking pictures for her daughter. I'm going to hand the camera over to her a few times, but I was telling her before, sometimes it's not the search is nice, Huh.
Should I do it again?
Yeah. All right.
I don't know what that tapping is.
Yeah, it's a bizarre sound. I probably say it's the wind on a tree creaking, but let's see if we get any more of that.
Yeah.
Well, that's Laurel's. As far as I know, that was your first tree knock, right?
Yeah.
Now I'm gonna give it a. Once again, this guy forgets his
Sparkly.
professional tree knocker. I will bring it tonight because we're going to film some night.
Oh wow.
Last time I was out in this area, right before I did it, if you watch my video, right before I did a tree knock, I heard a tree knock.
Right.
That was strange. Got a little piece left. Let's try this. See if we hear anything. It's hard to tell with them.
Right.
They're pretty wound up right now. So we're also going to be looking for morels. See, I was telling you about a lot of these mushroom, or not mushrooms, but look like morels. Or sometimes it's easy to miss the morels.
Yeah.
Because they look like pine cones. You can walk right past them. I haven't even looked yet.
I haven't seen anything.
But I'm trying to look up and look around, and
Yeah.
and my head's getting spun around. But I would love to find some more of those. Man, those were good. And I think they like the slope a little bit with the sun and moisture. So once you find the spot, because you can walk a mile and not find one, but as soon as you find the spot, you can find 6 or 7 of them, and you can walk right past them. So that's just the benefits of being out in the woods this time of year. Getting darker out in these trees in this section, because anything can hide out there, and we would have no idea. I mean, there's see those little mounds out there, little hills. I actually think, I'm not sure, but there's some more over there. I'm not sure what those are.
Yeah.
Look like old burial mounds. There's a good future tree knocker right here. There's another down tree. It's really dark on this side.
Yeah.
And a little uphill, so if we're going to get any activity, it's going to be up in here. But watch for anything running across our trail.
Okay.
I saw 2 flashes last time I was around this area. When I looked back, I saw movement. If anybody sees anything popping out, I mean, there's dark spots all in here. But yeah, let's do one more.
That sound is still there.
Huh?
I said I hear the sound, but it's not as loud now. It sounds like it's coming from that direction.
Oh yeah, I heard that a few seconds ago. So yes.
And there's no wind over there, so.
Right?
Yeah.
No wind. So stuff shouldn't be making too much noise. No, this is not any trails I've been on. It's a beautiful area. I mean, it's really super creepy, but that's why we're here. We're in the middle of nowhere. I mean, this trail hasn't seen any activity in a while.
Sorry, just my allergies.
That's okay. So yeah, my camera went off. I think the screensaver was on, so I had to turn that back off. So we should be good. We'll find out here in another 5 minutes if I did it right.
Okay.
But so I was saying, it's the search is nice, and I always find something, and it's the hike that's really nice.
Oh wow, that one's like.
What do you think of that?
That's crazy.
You notice that when they fall, I know this one is leaning towards the road, but they always seem to fall. Well, I don't look at the ones that fall away, but if you notice, they all seem to fall over the trail.
Yeah, that's crazy.
And that's a fresh
break.
I mean, yeah. That's fresh, and it's not rotted by any means. So why would that tree fall over? I mean, seriously.
Yeah.
A tree like that. I mean, this one is, but this. Maybe the wind?
On it, or the wind from last night, yeah. Oh. That is.
Strange creaking.
Yeah.
But probably the wind up higher.
Oh, okay.
But we're in like a area hidden away from the wind down here, so why would the wind... I know, I hear stories that things don't like the ATVs that ride back here, so they dump them off the trees or knock the trees over, so they would discourage ATVers, which probably don't. Wouldn't discourage me. I'd go over it, around it, but I don't think they're thinking Bigfoot when they're riding. What's that down there? Do you think that's a river bed or is that a road? I don't remember the road dropping down there.
It might be a riverbed. I'm trying to figure out what that sound is. See that one?
That is a bizarre sound.
I heard something over there, something dropped. It was like a thump.
It wasn't me though.
It wasn't you.
That way?
Yeah.
Why is everything off? Always when the direction you're going, it's off, either behind you or right ahead of you.
Yeah.
I was just pointing out this snap here when you said, "Oh, did you hear that?" I'm like, I don't remember going that. Yeah. So out this way?
Yeah, out that way.
Well, that is the direction I tree snapped.
I heard something over there, something dropped.
So there's a couple tree snaps. One right here. Come a little closer. I think, that looks like a tree snap. That's way up there. Right there. And of course, this one right here. That one looks like it's twisted.
Yeah. Oh, no, I think that's part of the tree. I thought that was interesting.
Oh, hair?
Yeah,
oh, that's,
hair
yeah. Yeah, I found something that was like that, was black. So I almost see a bear or Hairyman, but it's just moss.
Yeah.
And this has a lot of it on the trees right there. No. I'm getting a weird sensation over here. Let me know if you feel the same.
Yeah, I thought something was following us for a minute.
Did you hear it or just sense it?
Well, when I turned around, I thought I saw something move its head.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And it's right by some
Did you
weeds.
film back there?
I did. Yes.
Big old snap. I don't know if you feel the same way around this area, because I'm feeling.
I think Barkley got something. Because Barkley's smelling back there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Do you smell anything? I mean, it's hard to tell with the wind blowing.
Mm-hmm.
If you smell anything strong. Yeah, I'm getting a little creepy feeling over here.
Yeah.
Man, there's some garbage out here, but look at this old can. Look at this can. Look how old it is.
Crazy. What is it?
It's an old Milwaukee beer can, but it's a pull top.
Oh, wow.
Have you ever seen one of those?
No, I haven't.
We'll take it back.
Okay.
I mean, it's garbage, but it's been out of here, since the 70s.
That's crazy.
Because I think it was the 70s they stopped the pull tops because you'd find them on the ground and they'd be giant piles. So they have it so you pull it back and push it forward.
Oh,
that's
cool.
A pull tab. Yeah. So you know this is old.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, it's a pull top. So these have been, the 70s, this thing's been sitting here. It's crazy, huh?
Have you ever had that type of beer before?
Oh, this is horrible beer, but it's
really?
a cheap drunk's beer, I guess. I shouldn't say, but yeah, but pull tabs, and they haven't been around since I want to say the 70s.
Right.
Just notice this strange hole in the ground right there. Just right here. It's almost like a bedding area. It used to be a bedding area.
Yeah.
I mean, elk and deer won't go down in a deep hole like that. But why else would there be a hole right there? It looks like something big was down there at one time. And here's a strange piece of garbage. Looks pretty old. Old 2-cycle with a pull top. So that's old can. It's been sitting there for quite a while. Now I want to hand the camera off to Laurel. She's the first time handling it.
Yes.
So she's going to practice at your expense. I'll pull up my drawers. All right. Ooh, did it just get dark or what?
Mm-hmm. It did. It did get darker.
This is a prime spot right here. So I think there's a creek down here. I can see animal trails go right down here. And it's real vegetated up there. A lot of plant life. It's real green. Especially up here, it looks like this is a big old animal trail right through here. Probably down to the water. Let's do a knock or two if I don't break this. That's a better one, huh?
Yeah.
You having fun, buddy? You having fun? That's a weird looking root or something.
Yeah.
Shape.
Barkley likes it.
We see a mud puddle or something, an old puddle. Maybe we could find tracks.
Maybe.
So far, the only thing I've really seen is that one strange fresh tree snap.
Yeah.
And this is kind of weird. Look at this. This branch curves all the way around. It's just nature, I guess. I hear buzzing way out here.
Mm-hmm.
So this is kind of interesting, this.
Yeah.
I mean, this branch is laying over this part of the tree, which I know what happens, but it's stuck in the ground.
Yeah.
What tree falls over and then sticks itself into the ground? See that?
Yeah, that is all.
And it's, wow, it's way in there too. You don't see that. I mean, people don't, I mean, if it's up here, it's going to be way up here. They're going to grab it and pull it and shove it in the ground.
That is odd.
Yeah. That is very unique. I should do a live video soon. We'll do this like do a live.
Yeah, we could do a live.
Because I haven't really done a live yet. Today would have been a good day for it.
Yeah, it is nice.
I mean, it is a little bit breezy, but that's a giant tree. Look at this thing.
Yeah.
This thing is huge. Hey, stop eating grass. Stop it. A lot of wild strawberries.
Oh, is that what that is?
These right here, like these are wild strawberries. And they'll put out little strawberries. These almost look like blueberries. They look like it. They probably are. Way too early for them to come out. I may be wrong, but they sure look like it. That's a word break right up there.
Yeah.
Comes down. I think we're slowly going uphill.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
There's two snaps right there. Look, that's a fresh one. Look at this. Come up closer.
Okay.
It's just laying between the two branches. See that?
Yeah.
And there's that one snap there, but it's just kind of laying up in there. It's some more forest strangeness. So look at this one in here. Do you see there's like 1, 2, 3, 4 branches and they all curve down? Yeah, you can walk up there. 4 branches, careful, yeah.
Yeah.
They all bend over.
I'm gonna walk into a spider.
Laurel family just moved up here from Arizona, up into border Idaho, Washington, up into Washington. So she's used to rattlesnakes and cactus. Not too many of them up here. Yeah, besides a couple stretches there, it's not a bad climb.
Mm-mm.
But the Hairyman likes the water, so I know there's creeks on down that side and this side. We are on the high ground right now, so I don't know if you'll see anything. Good time to pass something up on the trail, though. I mean, the females seem to attract the Sasquatch, Hairyman, Bigfoots. So that tree's got a lot of, oh, it's woodpeckers or what burrowing in that. And that tree in there, see that?
Yeah.
That has all these that happen to fall between those two trees. Never forget to look up. You ever see those videos of those things jump between trees?
Yeah.
Or at least on I don't know if they're real or not, but they, like we were talking the other night, it's the obvious Bigfoot caught on door cams. It's all fake, and AI has gotten really good. AI and computer animation are really good, and people just got too much time on their hand. But it's the stuff that's like the old school, the fuzzy, far away, is probably the real stuff. And I noticed with all I know the cameras have come a long way in trail cams, but when you start seeing latest with AI that you're getting a lot more Bigfoot sightings, I call BS to that. BS to the fact that there's I don't think it's a good thing. So we have another one of those weird holes in the middle of nowhere, indentions that looks like a great bedding area, but elk and deer won't lay down in these holes. They'll lay over there. They won't lay in here. But something else big would. Yeah. You know what we're searching for. I mean, it looks pretty comfortable. That's where I would lay to get out of the wind and maybe down back in there. That could be those little hills we saw down there.
Yeah.
They could be like the top side of a bedding area. And we see those videos of the beds. I mean, they're not that far off of those, what they look like, the ones in the Olympics. Yeah. Which is not majorly far from here. But they kind of look like that. I don't know if they'd be right on a trail, but those were off.
This kind of looks like a foot right here. The toes are like right there, and the heel would be right here. And then if they have like a corn right here or something.
Oh yeah, I see that. Yeah, I can see what looks like digits right there. Yeah, and it looks like about the same size as that other one. Yeah. So, maybe a juvenile? I don't know.
Maybe. It kind of looks like maybe something was sitting, like standing like as a pair. Because there's also...
Oh, I see that. There's something standing there. Yeah, that one actually looks a little bigger. So you can see it was like it was standing still looking around that corner. Like we're looking up that and standing here and hearing somebody coming down. Yeah. Interesting. So I want to point this out. That was weird. Now, this tree here, see how it's laying on that branch? Yeah. Between these trees, on that branch, all the way across like it's balanced. Now I get it. It probably just fell. you know. But if then you look at this tree in the background, look, there's one that's like almost a split, that one's folded between it and tucked into the ground. So, you know, the people say, well, that's just nature, a storm, but you know the combination it would take to get that threaded that around into the ground, all that combination, that's just that looks like an X. This is that one dark area.
Yeah.
So did you just hear voices again? Because I actually heard, but more off a distance.
Yeah,
like
a little
this
bit.
way a little bit. Because I was looking down looking for morels. There's one weird looking mushroom. Come film this.
Okay. Oh yeah.
I wouldn't touch that thing with a frying pan. Tammy could probably tell you what that is.
I'm gonna take a picture of it and send it to her.
Or she usually wants to see how it looks like underneath it.
Oh. Can you turn it over again though too when you're done?
Oh yeah. Mine are camera work. There we go. Hey, come on out of there, buddy. Come on. Gotta be started the show. Oh, you're not too. That's just a mushroom, but still. We're trying to identify some stuff. Yeah, but we heard a voice, but like, what, 2 or 3 minutes before that, you heard a knock or a thud. And the wind's not really, it's blowing, but it's nowhere near knocking anything over from that direction. You really got to have your head on a swivel around here. Up, down, behind you. You look around and all of a sudden like, oop, and I see a snap right here in front of me.
Oh yeah.
Right there.
Oh, that was, oh, maybe that was there before.
Right when I just happened to look back and walked right past it, didn't see it. But I swear, that one time I heard that voice, this was a little farther away, but it was that way. And there's no roads out here. This is it. And you heard a knock out that way, or a thud. And the wind's blowing, but it's nowhere enough to knock. And we saw that branch flying through the air.
Yeah.
Like it was thrown at us, but I saw it coming down through the sunlight, but that was just, the timing of that happened to be right when we were walking by there. Is coincidental. What do you say the camera battery was when you looked on this?
It was 19%.
Well, it's at 21 now.
Oh, okay, so it must be working.
It must, the handle's charging slowly, I guess. Slow charge. Yeah, Laura found what looked like kind of a footprint in the soft dirt.
Right,
Point it out.
oh, right there.
Oh yeah, it's a digit. Yeah, you could see it from this angle where it's a lot lighter.
Yeah.
And there's a heel.
What is that sound?
I don't know, but it always seems to be behind us more. And some toe prints right here.
Yeah.
You can see from this, you can see the tanness of it. Huh. All right. So I'm just walking back for a second, and just notice, pointing right at this trail, is a trident. Right here. Let's get a little closer. 1, 2, 3. Interesting. And that beer can we found, aluminum cheap beer can, that's a pull top, or a pull top off.
Show
that again. There's that end. And these haven't been around since the 70s, 1970s, 80s? I think the 70s. She's taking snapshots. Well, you just got quiet again, didn't it?
Yeah.
I mean, the wind and the birds just stopped.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we're wrapping up this video here in the deep woods of Idaho with me and my buddy Laurel.
Hello.
And the tails. And watch for our night video. We'll be doing that tonight.
Silly? You're such a silly goose, Sparkly. You're such a silly goose.
He
You're such a
is.
silly goose.
He's a crazy dog. And there's Pearl. All right, guys. See you next time. All right, guys. We are making it to our night hike. Decided to add it to this video. Got the IR camera going. Got the tails. Got the dogs. And Laurel's with me again. There you are. And she's watching my back. And keeping an eye on the only light we have is this IR lens. So get a little closer this way because I didn't bring our external mic. So we're gonna look for some eye shine. I know there's a lot of deer out here, and the sun just went down. I'd say 30 minutes ago.
Yeah.
And well, that's a pretty sticky bush right there, but there's some really dark looking woods. So we're not far from the previous clips on this episode, this video. So we're gonna go and check some different trails out, legendary trails here. Don't trip over the dogs. See if we can get some eye shine. Now I got this camera just for IR. You see where I am. Alright. There's a game trail out here. We'll just go a little bit deep in these woods here. This is an area that previously I had my spot out and I saw some red eyes that were kind of high up in a tree, but didn't look like an owl. You hanging in there? You're kind of falling behind there.
I'm looking around.
Oh, and I guess we should have brought a spot, see if we can get some reflection on the eyes. That probably would have been a little more prepared. We're just going to do a little quick walk tonight because this is the area, if you watch my other video, I saw the eyes. And so I'm just trying to see if I can get some IR reflection. It is really quiet. You see all right?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Just use your camera if you want.
I'm just looking around.
Right. Man, it is really quiet.
And dark.
And dark, yeah. I'm getting the dogs eyes shine nicely. And we're going to hang out at this point here because that's where I saw the eyes. And it's a really vegetated area, really thick right back here. And so we're just going to go a little bit out here, out of our way. Yeah, the daytime video we did started getting a lot of audio in that one section and never really recovered from that. And thought I saw something back there, but so never really recovered. It was getting like a ticking sound on our mics right when we got to that little valley. And then I started getting corrupted files again, which has only happened in a few places, and that was one of them. So once again, cut my video short because of that. This hill is straight up. It is dark, super mega dark out here, and I'm getting chills at the back of my neck out here. Oh, careful. Oh. It's going uphill here. This is the area that I saw the, man, you could tell, come on, stop eating the grass. Eyes that are an owl or not, when they're high above the, 8 foot up and wide apart. How you doing?
Doing good.
Getting creeped out yet?
A little bit. I'm already afraid of the dark, so.
And this is dark.
Yeah.
All right, let's go a little bit farther because.
Right. Then out and darker.
Yeah. All right. Well, we're out trying to see if we get some eye shine without, blazing the woods with flashlights.
Yeah.
We just see if we can just sneak up on something a little bit, and I had seen a head back in this area before, peeking around. I couldn't tell, and so I'm hoping that same area will show something. And I don't know. It's a nice night out, but it is quiet, creepy quiet, and is that you see the eyes out there? Is that someone peeking around a tree right there, or right? I'm trying not to affect the camera too much. Right there, it looks like an eyeball or two sticking around that bush. Can you see it at all?
No, not really.
I don't know. It's just like something's peeking, but all right. I mean, this IR is going to pick up that stuff.
Yeah.
Where our eyesight won't, because we're not flashing the flashlights out tonight because
Right.
we're trying not to, light up the woods like the 4th of July. We'll just go up a little bit farther here because I don't know about you, but I'm not getting a good feeling.
Yeah. Okay.
All right. But that is why we're here, so
Yeah.
it's kind of like, well, don't put yourself in any danger, though. All right, this is an area where I had some stuff going on up around some stumps. We're supposed to get the northern lights out here in Idaho tonight. So maybe we'll catch some of that. I don't know if this will show it on the camera or not. Maybe we'll catch some and film it. That'd be crazy. I mean, I see it when I'm in Alaska all the time. But this far, well, I don't think Idaho's too far south. But it's not an everyday thing. All right, let's go a little bit farther because we've been out hiking a lot today. And I think we're going to go just one possible eye shine. Yeah, because we flare those lights and we'll get reflections off stuff. But I think next night video I'll use the flashlight and show you the difference. But this will pick up the eye shine.
Okay, I think we start heading back. It's getting creepy.
All right, I agree. All right, we're going to call it, guys. Thanks, Laura, for joining us on this one. And she'll be joining us on many more. And once again, guys, thanks for watching all the way through.